Hello friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. I'm going to try and make this video as succinct as possible. Super excited because today I'm going to go over all the premium travel strollers that are available right now that I think are great contenders. And I think the thing that's important about this is we don't like to compare in a vacuum. It's always useful to see these things side by side and next to each other. So over here we've got the Silver Cross Jet. We've got here from UppaBaby the Minu V2. We've got from BabyZen the Yo-Yo. Right here from Bugaboo we're gonna have the Butterfly, which is brand new. And then on the end here we're gonna have the NUNA Travel. So I've set them all up here folded so you can see the relative size of all of them next to each other. And I think what's useful to understand about this conversation is that the one in the center, the BabyZen Yo-Yo, that's sort of the gold standard, or it used to be the gold standard of travel strollers. So everything else is sort of designed off of what this had that made it special. And why I think that's important is that this is going to be probably the most compact fold out of all of them. But I do think it's the most difficult one to fold, and I do think that these other strollers have additional better features that the BabyZen Yo-Yo might be lacking or missing. So I'm gonna open it up. There's a lock on the back here. One of the things I will say about this guy is that once you do become proficient at it, it's pretty cool. In general, it'll hold up to around 50 pounds. That's exciting. It does have a nice recline. I will say one of the things that's difficult about this specific product, that was something that the other ones have done a better job considering, is the basket space. So the basket is very difficult to access from the front, almost completely inaccessible. The back is pretty small, so even if it could hold 100 pounds, it's going to be difficult to fit things into it. I'm going to open up all of these just so you can see the differences. The other thing I'll say about this guy is that it's going to have a puzzle clip buckle, which means we have to put pieces together in order to buckle it up. Not necessarily the end of the world, but definitely something on the other strollers that they're going to take into consideration. Price point on this guy is going to be somewhere around $529 and up, so this is going to be the most expensive of the options we're looking at. It is definitely overhead certified. It certainly is for Air France, but it would be on other airplanes as well, and that was what was awesome about the super compact fold. If we're talking airplane overhead certified, the other one that would meet that quite easily is going to be the new redesigned Silver Cross Jet. So this guy is super lightweight, clocking in at about 13 pounds. I think Yo-Yo is closer to 14 or 15. It feels a little heavier. The Jet is new and improved this year. But I will say that one thing about both of these is that with the ultra compact fold, both of them sacrifice somewhat of basket accessibility. So the Silver Cross will hold 11 pounds in the basket, but again, you've got bars running through the bottom, which make it a little bit more difficult to get into. And again, you're getting a tiny fold, so you're always gonna have to give something to get something. This guy, price point is $399. Both of these would have car seat adapters sold separately. If we're gonna go on to sort of your most full featured, this is probably the biggest fold. Super easy to open, easy latch on the side, does lock together. Nice big canopy. UppaBaby does a good job with all of those things. This is not surprising, but new for this year is definitely the front bar. Also the adjustable foot plate. So this guy has an adjustable foot plate. The Silver Cross Jet will have an adjustable foot plate. Yo-Yo, that would be a separate accessory. So if that is something that you want here, you are going to have to pay extra for it. And with a $399 price point and a $450 price point, this guy being more expensive and then adding those accessories sold separately, it will start to add up a little bit. Right here, like I said, I just reviewed this one. This is the Bugaboo Butterfly. I do love that it locks together. Unfold is really simple. It is one-handed, which is nice. The basket's very, very accessible, will hold around 17 pounds. The stroller itself will hold 50 pounds. A nice feature about this one is that the harness is going to be easy to get around the child's body. And this is an example of a non-puzzle clip buckle, meaning each piece buckles individually, so you can decide on what pieces you want buckled and which ones you don't. The Silver Cross, I'd point out on the end, does have a magnetic buckle, which is certainly really nice. Very easy to use and buckle up. So Bugaboo price point's gonna be $429, which is awesome. And then car seated adapters are sold separately. The car seats that will work for these strollers are going to be NUNA, Cybex, Maxi Cozy, and Kleck. The UppaBaby would be one option where you would get the additional option of the Mesa. On the end here, we have the NUNA Travel. This stroller is going to win for easiest to fold and unfold. So your fold on this one is going to be one-handed. Super simple. Very lightweight, about 13 pounds. Like I said, we'll hold a 50-pound child. The basket on this only holds around 10 pounds, so it is going to hold less than the Butterfly or the Minu. Both of those guys have baskets which will hold closer to 20 pounds in both cases. So while I do definitely love the BabyZen Yo-Yo, it's gonna be the most involved fold. So it requires two hands here, coming down underneath. Generally speaking, you wanna make sure that you have your front wheels kicked out to make it look easier for people when you do that. So definitely doable. And you do have the travel strap, which is great. And that's gonna be your smallest fold. But I will say it is going to be the least featured out of all of them, like in terms of features for parents. Silver Cross, your fold's gonna be really easy. Definitely more of a two-hand. That's not a bad thing, but it is something just to keep in mind when you're dealing with the product. If you want it most compact, it'll be a two-handed fold. The rest of these are a one-handed fold very easily. That's all together. There's a latch, so the unlatching of that would be more of a two-handed operation. And then again, with these two, we're gonna have our easiest folds and unfolds. And with Bugaboo, fold is very simple, and it is self-locking with no additional hinge to unlock it, so a true one-hander. All in all, I think they would all make excellent options. The NUNA and the Silver Cross and this BabyZen will all come with like sort of a dust bag to help keep it clean. Travel bags are available for all of these guys. Cup holders are available for all of these guys, all different types of accessories. But we just wanted to give you that visualization of all of them next to each other. If you've got follow-up questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Definitely hit like and subscribe if you want to see more of our videos, comparing things to other things. And if you have any follow-up questions and you're in the Bay Area, we are the Bay Area's premier baby store. Come and see us. We would love to see you. Thank you so much.